All right, guys, how are you guys doing? We are going to go over questions 35 through 38, and starting with 35, we have Brenda's school is selling tickets to a spring musical. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 3 senior citizen tickets and 9 child tickets for a total of $75. The school took in $67 on the second day by selling 8 senior citizens tickets and 5 child tickets. How much does one child ticket cost? So we're going to focus on one sentence at a time. So on the first day, the school sold 3 senior citizen tickets and 9 child tickets for a total of $75. So let's write an equation that relates to that situation. So I'm going to use the variable S for senior citizen and C for child. So 3 senior citizen tickets. So it's going to be 3 senior citizen tickets and 9 child tickets is going to make $75. Now the other sentence here is it had $67 on the second day by selling 8 senior citizen and 5 child tickets. So we're going to make an equation about that. 8 senior citizen tickets and 5 child tickets makes $67. So now we've got 2 equations. We can solve this system in any way we want. The focus, though, is on 1 child ticket, so we just want to know what C is. If that's the case, then one of the easiest ways to deal with this is to find a way to get the S's to cancel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use elimination. Now, you don't have to use the elimination method if you don't want to, but I'm going to times this one by 8 and times this one by -3. And then we are going to have 24S plus 72C equals, get my calculator out, 75 times 8 is 600. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing here, only don't multiply by -3, gets a -24S, a -15C, and 67 times -3 is -201. Now that we're ready and have it set up, we're going to add these 2 equations together. This cancels, and that leaves me with 72 minus 15C is 57, and then 600 minus 201 is 399. And then we divide by 57, and C is 7. So all we needed to do is get C. We don't have to solve for S because they just wanted to know how many child tickets were done. Number 36, Joseph is trying to find a way to use technology to solve for the real solutions of any equation f of x equals g of x. Joseph knows he needs to graph both f of x and g of x in his calculator. Which of the following strategies would help him find the solutions? Well, when we graph 2 equations on the calculator, let's say one of them was a parabola that goes like that, and another was a line, then the solutions would be these intersections, and the solution for this equation here is just the x value of those positions. So that means that in this list of answers, A is the right answer because we're trying to find the x value of each intersection point. Number 37, Johnson has $154 but buys a snack for $2 each day starting tomorrow. Which formula gives the amount in his account in days from now? Now, don't forget that this right here describes an arithmetic sequence that starts close to 154. We'll talk about that in a minute, and goes down $2 each day because he's spending money. So that means that each jump is going to be -2, and it's going to be involving subtraction and not multiplication. So we know these are not right because these right here are geometric. Okay. You'd be tempted to select A, 154 minus 2 and minus 1, because it starts with the 154. But after you've done your first step, you will have 152. So the answer is C. 38 is actually pretty straightforward. They give you a formula, and then they ask you, what's the height after 8 seconds? Well, then all you're doing is taking all these t's and replacing them with 8 and putting it in your calculator. So h of 8 equals -16 8 squared plus 192 times 8 plus 2560. So what I'm going to do, take this and put it straight in the calculator. We -16 times 8 squared plus 192 times 8 plus 2560. And that gives me 3. Ooh, I still have my highlighter on. 3072. So the answer is A. I hope that helps with numbers 35 through 38. And I hope you guys do well on your test.